Today, while I was scrolling on OfferUp, I came across this post where this guy had some wood reels priced at $10. Once I messaged him, he said they were for free. As long as I bring a truck or a trailer, I could take as many as I can. So I hooked it up, made sure the pin was connected correctly, the lights, and also the chains. Because once I had an incident, that's a story for another day. As of now, I had to hook up quick because he said it was first come, first serve. So my tank was on empty and I had to fill up. Yes, guys, I dropped the gas cap. That's no issue. We just had to get on the road as quickly as we can. Once I got there, the wood reels were in pretty good shape, like almost brand new. The wood was still pretty clean, pretty smooth. It was not damaged or anything like that. So the guy said they were pretty heavy and he had to load them up with a forklift. I know I was about to say load me up, but that was a tongue twister. I was kind of getting stuck there. So these wood reels were pretty heavy and I had to push them up to see how many I can fit in here. I thought I was going to be able to fit at least 4 or 5, but once I started seeing how they started fitting on the trailer and how they started filling it up so quick, I was like, man, hopefully I can at least fit 3. So we were on the third one and getting it ready to load up when the guy dropped it. I thought it was going to get chipped or cracked from the round parts, but it didn't. The only thing that happened was this little panel of the inside fell off, but that's no brainer or no issue. I can always fix that once I get home. I could put a screw or I could just put it back together and then it'll stay there because it has these little gaps or creases where it belongs or it falls into.
Hey, I could probably do it that way better and then put it on and then you can flip it, huh? It might be easier, right?
I think.
Okay.
At this point, he said it was going to be better to load it up this way, which I had been telling him since the beginning, but he was not listening to me. He wanted to do it his way. But at the end of the day, he was the one helping me, so I didn't have to say anything. Because loading these up by myself, trying to push them up there was going to be crazy, crazy hard. So the forklift did come in clutch, and he was a pretty nice guy. So I have nothing to say about him or complain. Loading up was pretty cool, pretty easy, with the help of a forklift, of course. Now it was time to flip it over, made sure everything was set right in the trailer, and then making sure that they were stable and steady so they won't move once I was on the freeway. So I unhooked the winch and I started wrapping it around. I had to wrap it around that way it could have like this little crisscross effect where it just wraps around each reel so it could be a little more stiff and not moving as much. I thought it was going to be easier to strap them down with the straps, but I was having a little trouble because there was not a lot of hook spots to hook from. But at the end of the day, this is how they looked once they were hooked up and strapped, and I'll show you guys what I did with them in the next video.